Yo, what up, people? Welcome to the Joe McFo Show. Wanted to try something a little different with the lighting so we can get the purple just shining bright on everybody. But who we have here? We have Manette. Hello, hello. Mark is in the house. Megan is in the house. Kathy's in the house. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? All right, let's get some music playing real quick. I had a song picked out, but then I forgot it. So I'm just going to pick a random one. So hopefully this one's good. I never know what I'm going to pick because I don't remember the titles of these things. So today we're going to be doing part 2 to the character prompt thing that we did last week. One option, I could always continue one of the drawings that we worked on last week, but I thought it would be cool if you guys gave me some more suggestions because we only did 3 of them and there might have been some things that I missed. So if you guys want to see certain characters doing something, then let's do it. So matter of fact, I'll even list. I'll show up my characters right here. Let's see. Where's the full thing? And also, this can include the new character Zalam as well. Matter of fact, it might be fun to have him in here. So let me see. Where's Zalam at? He is. Where is he? Where's the one with him in color? This will work. Yeah. So if you guys want to see this dude hanging out with Javen or something like that, or if you want to see Atana hanging out with Javen or Ishnu and Atana or something like that, let me know. For right now, I'm just gonna probably sketch out a little bit more of this one, and then I'm gonna wait for your prompts, and I'll start a brand new sketch. So me starting a new drawing depends entirely on you. I'm leaving the destiny of this stream in your hands. So let's see. Okay, Netflix says Kayla and Javen pulling pranks. Okay, that's not a bad one. So what kind of pranks? What kind of pranks are we thinking of? Let's write some ideas down. All right, that was fast. All right, so we got Kayla and Javen pulling pranks. Kayla plus Javen pranks. Where's some good pranks that could be in this world? All right, I'm just gonna start naming stuff. People always slip on, like, they could make something slippery. They could just be scaring somebody, like a jump scare. Megan says, I know what I want, but I'll leave it to you guys, the audience. That's so cryptic. I don't even know what that means. I'm not even sure. She's on my team. I have no idea what she's talking about. Okay, so we got scare, we got slippery. This might include more than Javen and Kayla. Like, they'll probably be pulling a prank on somebody else. Paintballs with cheese. Oh, that's a paintballs by itself is a prank, but now you're talking about with cheese on top of that. Okay, so I think okay, who are they pranking? Here we have Atana, we have Ishnu, we have Asim, we have Aletha. Although realistically, I don't think Aletha is the type to be pranked very easily, especially considering the story. It's maybe not her. Zalam potentially. So what do you guys think? Javen and Kayla pranking who? Give me a name. In the meantime, I'll write down paintballs with cheese. This sounds so specific. Like, it sounds like this is something you experienced. I wasn't trying to be cryptic, just saying I want to give other people a shot. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. I want to see them prank Atana, throwing paintballs at Ishnu and Zalam. Okay, so they're just throwing paintballs at everybody. All right, so how do we do this? Let's do some research. Let me go on here on the Googles, and we're gonna see paintball shooting. Let's see. Okay. Maybe if I can get a cool pose. This actually is not a bad pose right here. I can see Kayla on her hoverboard like this, potentially. Oh, and there's another going down there. Okay. Let's see. So that's one. And then here's another good one. Maybe this is Javen. All right. We'll delete that slide. And then we just need someone who's like getting hit with water balloons. Let me see. Hit with water balloons. As the pose, That's a great one. It's a great photo. Shielding pose. How do you... Maybe Calvin and Hobbes with the hose. So I'm pretty sure they sprayed Mom a couple times. Yeah, like this or something. I could totally see this. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's just nab it. Let's see what happens. Y'all know I'm a huge Calvin Hobbes fan. By the way, I almost forgot. Before we get real started with the stream, I do want to bring something up. I do want to bring up the website again because we officially have a Shadowboxers The Path of Light website, and we got a merch shop. Matter of fact, Manette just got an Aletha sticker right here. So please, if you want to support Shadowboxers, this is the easiest way to do so. And we also, we made an update on the Aletha shirt that we have. Before it was just the mask, a lot like the sticker, but now it's no outline. It's just her silhouette and colors and cool and stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to support shadow.boxers.com, please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right. So those are the refs. All right. So let's do a quick, let's see how this works. I think they can be coming at different angles. So Javen can be down here. Let's do another color. We'll see how much of their face we actually end up showing, because there's no reason I have to have a paintball just like they have it. I can always make stuff up. No, not really. It would be funny. Well, I don't know much about paintball, but I don't know if I would take it as a prank. I'm pretty sure it hurts. It does hurt. It does. I could switch it to water balloons too. However, Holy has throwing colored pigment as part of the celebration. Yo, that shirt is dope. Thanks, Maggie. Yes, Kathy designed that shirt. So if you guys want it, go grab it, please. Help support the Shadowboxers crew. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? It'd be a hurtful prank, I guess. They could still be a prank. All right, let's get this here. So this guy's kind of putting a lot of weight on this section that I just circled. Javen's definitely not this wide, but yeah, it's okay. And I'm gonna just use the same outfit that they normally have on, because why make more work for myself on a live stream? Doesn't seem very practical to me. Let's see. All right, and then he's got another leg up here. The way they aim this gun is kind of funny. Like, it's just like pew pew, you know. Water balloons with glowing ink in them. Oh man, that would be intense. Man, maybe should I change the pose? Should I change the pose now? I might have to do that. I might have to change the pose. What do y'all think? Water balloons or paintball gun? What do you guys think? Kathy has it right. Y'all don't forget to like the stream. Yes, please like the stream, like the video, share it with your homies and your non-homies. You know, we want everyone to do some cool art and stuff. It's too early for me to think about pranks. Yeah, what time is it? What time is it? Everybody loves iterations. Why not both? All right, fair enough. Why not both? Like the little girl in the commercial. "Two quiero los dos," or whatever she said. All right, so Jalen's got the paintball gun right here. And then I don't want to be blocking his face. Are those grapes? Why do they look like grapes? I assume they're not, but they look just like grapes. All right. I've never done paintball before, so I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Looks like the shoulders are actually up higher too. LOL, non-homies. Water balloons to be safe. I'm in a T-Pain song. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Which song did he sing that in? I don't even remember. All right, water balloons. Okay, so all right, now we gotta change stuff. Throwing water balloons. I don't know if there's so much of. I guess it could be a prank now. Let's see. I can see Kayla in this pose for sure. Let's see. Some of these illustrations are a little questionable. All right, let's see. She's gonna be a lot smaller. And then Atana, she's gonna be going like, no, stay away from me. How do I do this? Shoulder up. Everything about her body is gonna be wanting to be twisted to the side. All right. So how was everyone's week, by the way? I don't think I asked y'all. How was everyone's week? Kayla hovering, holding a water balloon. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's do that. And I'm gonna have to change Javen too. Matter of fact, yeah, let's just get rid of all this. He can still be on the ground, but he needs to be in a different pose. He needs to be like. Would he be right-handed? He'd be. You know, I just gotta start over at this point. Come on, spinny wheel. Let's see. I feel like Kayla would be the type to have like other water balloons like tied to her board. The song is literally called 5 o'clock. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to picture how T-Pain would sing. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how it goes. Hey, what's up? What's up, Amanda? Thank you for coming on. My week went well. Almost done with my animal research. Ooh, what's the animal research about? Tell me. And explain it like I'm a 4-year-old because I may not know what you're talking about. If you use words that are too big for me. Yeah, just talk to me like I'm 4. It's not an issue. I don't find offense, or I won't take offense to it. Guess we don't really need any of these references anymore. Let's pull them out over here. I don't really like this pose by Javen. Let me try something else. I feel like he just like lob it over. And then Yeah, that's a little bit better. A little more believable. Maybe even one arm is carrying more. No, wait. If he were lobbing it, he'd use that arm. So, yeah. So let's do this again. He's looking like a football player right now. Just lob the balloon. Might be a little bit bigger. Okay. All right. I think Atana's going to be a little bit bigger too. Because she and Javen are roughly the same size. She's a little bit taller, but yeah. Kayla, on the other hand, we can get away with her making her small because she's up in the air. She's up in the air, far away, far away. Dun, 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 dun. All right, and then let's change the size of this board. If she's flying this way, then these balloons would be like over here. One thing that's always kind of tricky is knowing the scale of her board when it's open. Because I judge it based off of like when in her standing pose, like the distance of how far her legs were placed, you know? So like this pose right here. Oops. Wait. Will it enlarge? Yeah. Yeah, so like this distance, it's like just more than this. It's a little tricky. Slightly inaccurate. Or not so slightly. Alright. Now let's get a sick pencil brush. Alright, let's see. Let's go to Jaden real quick. Not that I need it because I've memorized how he looks, but maybe it's for your entertainment at this point. I don't know. So my comic project has a lot of animal symbolism from African and Native American culture, since Haitian culture has its roots in both. Then animals play a role in my story. Dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. When you said animal research, it sounded like veterinarian school or something like that. I was like, oh shoot, like, is there something I didn't know about? But no, we're talking about art making. Dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Okay, let me see something real quick. I got this book by John Lamb right here, Super Punchy Girl at Lightbox, and I've been obsessed with it because he has such great line work in this thing. I want to try and study as much as possible. Let me see. Sorry, give me 1 second. Just trying to find the right expression and pose and stuff. Like here, you know what? I'll show you guys real quick. So it's got these, it feels like an animated project, but the lines follow something similar to what you would see in a comic where the line thickness is not consistent. When you're doing animation, line consistency is very important because obviously you have a ton of people working on it. But when you're looking at a still drawing like this, it's usually better to have line weight that's more dynamic. And so I want to be able to play with that a little bit. And he's got some really fun poses in here too. So yeah, that's why I'm taking a look at this. His Instagram, by the way, is just John Lamb Art, JONLAMART. But yeah, super dope stuff. Super dope. All right, let's see. Let's see here. It's like the most even evil Javen face ever. He's like, mwahaha, mwahaha. And again, this is super rough. It's not meant to be pretty at this point in the drawing. I just want to make sure everything is at least anatomically making sense. I wonder if I can actually find a football player. Let me see, running back pose. Let's see. Not quite like this, but not too distant either. Oh, actually, this is not that far off. It's pretty dynamic right there. I just switch up the arms. I think that could work. Get that for short in there. I am not Javen. I am Melonlord. I don't know where that joke came in from, but I know what it refers to. So, yeah, there we are. First hydration check of the stream. All right. All right, let's see. Let's get his arm. Feeling a little off tonight, but it's all right. Lately, guys, I've been super tired lately. I've been going through it. It's been some things happening in life causing me to be tired. Good and bad, but still hustling through. All right, so the legs here, a little on the small side. Got some wire balloons. Let's see. Yeah, Javen's a messed up little kid. He's just getting this poor girl. Let's see. Definitely too big of a head. And then hair will be all like this. Definitely don't want to spray or hit a girl with water unexpectedly. Definitely don't want to do that. Or a guy, but especially I know not a lot of ladies who probably would really not appreciate that at all. Okay. All right, let's get the hair right here. Okay, there we go. It's not looking too terrible right now. Gesture's a little stiff, but let's see. Okay. And then Kayla right here, also a troublemaker, apparently. All right, let me check some other poses here. Actually, I got a better facial expression. I just got inspired by this new page I just turned to. Hold up. Let's lower these eyes just a bit. Maybe actually she does. Yeah. Nah, you know what? I take it back. I like this closed eyes more. But that's what iterations are for, right? But she gotta be real mad though. Something like that. Jordan, anyone else, feel free to ask me questions. I can't give no spoilers though. Hey, I totally understand. About spoilers. You guys have been asking about spoilers for Shadowboxers for like a year before I gave anything away. But now I'm much more open to answering questions about Shadowboxers. So yeah, so I guess that goes for both me and Neftali. If you guys have any questions for either of our projects, that I guess you wouldn't know if they're spoiler related or not. But I guess the floor is open to ask. The floor is definitely open. Let's see. All right, and then let's get Kayla up here. Oh, this is weird. It's showing me an arrow and the cursor. That's strange. I don't like that. Huh. What is this? Just tell me that I have screen sharing? That's cool. You know, it's so interesting how just an icon can mess you up when it comes to drawing. Because right now, this arrow's on top of my cursor. I don't know how to fix it, and it's bothering me. Like, it makes me feel like I'm going to draw in the wrong place or something. Maybe if I did this. No, it's still happening. I'm going to try something real quick, guys. I'm just going to close out of this for just a moment. I'm just going to see if this resolves itself because it's going to bother me. Un momento, por favor. All right. Oh, shoot. I think I accidentally didn't hit save for that file. Whoops. I hope it's not too bad. Okay. Issues resolved. We're good to go. We're back in business. All right. So let's see. Let's curve her arm just a little bit as if she threw it. Let's get some foreshortening. And then, bam. And then we'll have Kayla with another balloon in her hand. I think she's probably a little too wide in the shoulder area for her body type. She's still a little girl. She's 12. Let's shrink her torso just a little bit. And probably even here too. What other hobbies does Javen have? He doesn't seem to be a kid that plays an instrument. That's funny. I haven't fully thought about that so much. I think he likes to go tagging, though, with his cousin. Actually, do I have it on here? I have it on my Instagram. I'll show you guys real quick. Let me see. So on Instagram, I posted this drawing right here of Zalam just tagging his initial. And so, yeah, I think Javen's probably going to be hanging around him and probably going to have an interest in that a little bit. I don't know how long I'll keep that, going, but, could be something fun. Hey, glad I can make it. Hey, Kira, thank you for making it. I appreciate you for coming on. We just chilling in here. We're doing a scene of Javen and Kayla playing a prank on Atana by hitting her with some water balloons. So, yeah. Since Kayla's flying, her hair's probably doing something like this. One thing I'm glad about with Kayla's hair, though, is it's pretty stationary, with the exception of that front flap, that front bit of hair. So I don't have to worry too much. It's not like going to be a constant nuisance, I would hope, at least. Okay, let me see. If that's this way, probably going to have some overlap here. That is definitely too short. We needed some skateboard reference. Skateboarders. So they're vandals. Good to know. Well, I guess they would be called vandals, yeah. I saw it, and I saw it when I Googled your name and shadow.boxers. Oh, snap, really? That's awesome. That's really awesome. I'm honored. You know what I'm actually proud of? If you Google Joe McFo, like the first thing that comes up, like... Oh, wait, not the website. That's my personal website, but what I meant to do is this. Just go online. Bam! There I am. Lots of shadow.boxers. I don't know who this is, though. I don't know. Jo Yoon Hee. I don't know her. She looks like a very pleasant person, though. Let's see. Some skateboarders. Oh, this is some Kayla energy. Look at that. Is that pose? Is that actually? Wait, let me see. What's a good pose for her right now? Let's see. It's crazy how these little kids be skating like this. I never had the coordination to skateboard. Although one time my dad tried to show me how to do an ollie. I don't know if he could actually do it, but he broke the board before I could figure it out. So he might have been able to do it. I don't know. I bet his daddy won't be approving of the tagging. Maybe he doesn't even know. It's possible. Maybe Jaden's a little sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I guess this one's the closest so far. This one or this one. But like reversed. I'm gonna slide this over here for my own reference. Let's see. I think part of the issue is the knee is not high enough. So let's put the knee here. Let's get our hand here. And then for this leg, also A year ago, I worked on a video game where it was a bunch of skateboarding. We had to do a bunch of poses like this. It's actually really fun. It's fun and challenging. Getting a bunch of skateboarders. Don't like the silhouette of the arm being cut off like that or covered by the legs. So let's see. Is there a way I can make that lower? Yeah, there we go. And then, yeah, I think that works. Okay, that's close enough. Where's my StreamYard link? Yeah, here we go. All right. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Let's do some clothing on top right quick. All right, Javen. Let's have Javen with his hood up. I never really draw him with the hoodie up. So I think that'd be fun. The way I have it is like, it's not even covering his whole head because his hair is so tall. Or it could just be a style thing because I could do the same thing. I could just be like this. You know, I don't have to have the hood covering the whole thing. So actually, it's kind of warm. It's nice. I like this. All right, so let's bring this here. And all these drawings that I'm doing here, guys, they are fun for the stream, but I might end up taking some of these and finishing them in my own time and putting it somewhere. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, he's leaning this way. He's got his necklace, so let's swing that out this way. Okay. Something I'm not sure how I feel about this lob, but you know, whatever. And then Atana, let's see, her outfit. She's got this thing on her shoulder. Boom, boom. She's got the belt with the case here. She got this band on her arm. Big cloak. With the cut in the middle like that. I'm down for the Joe McFo supporting toastiness. You're in LA, but it's getting quite cold at night here. It makes you want some hot cocoa. I've never been a hot cocoa like fanatic. When I was a kid, I used to like warm apple cider. That was always my favorite. We used to have this thing called Hangout when I was in elementary school, and it was basically like, I guess it's an after-school program technically, but basically it was for kids whose parents couldn't pick them up at 3:00, especially, you know, if you came from a single-parent household, which I did. And so I would often, they would often have little drinks like that when it was wintertime because it was cold, and they'd be like, you want cocoa or cider? And I was like, give me the apple cider. And I was always the only one who got it. I never understood it, but I was like, more for me, sweet. Okay, arms, and she's got these gauntlets here. I'm being so sloppy with these drawings. It's not even funny. Like, let me ask you guys, would you prefer I keep working on this drawing because it could take me a while. If we're talking about 3 characters doing something dynamic, I could do that, or I can move on to other ideas and prompts. It's up to you guys entirely. So just let me know. Because otherwise, I would just keep meddling with this and making sure proportions are accurate and stuff and all that. But yeah, to Megan's point though, it is getting a little colder in LA. I just had to turn my heater on for the first time, and it smelled kind of dusty in here because it's been off for like 9 months or something. So yeah, because when I first moved into my place in March, it was very whatchamacallit, it was very cold, and I had to have the heater going. But ever since like March, April, it's been completely off. And so turned it on. I was like, ooh, don't like that. I gotta get the duster out. But yeah, it happens sometimes. It's still going to be 70s next week where I am. Yeah, it's probably going to be 70s that way too, or this out here too. But it's the nighttime. It always gets cold in LA at night because of the desert. So, yeah, it's not particularly fun, I will say. And then Kayla, let's see what Kayla's working with. She's got the short. I think this is like one of the first, well, not the first drawing, but this might be one of the first drawings where all 3 of them are interacting at the same time and not just like separate poses for like a poster. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Huh? You would think I would have drawn them together more. You'll see them together all the time in the story, don't worry. They will be in the same panel frequently because this is the main crew. This is plus Ishnu, of course. One thing about Shadowboxers, though, is the complexity of these characters. They are not easy to draw by any means. And part of me really enjoys that, but part of me also like slightly regrets it because it's going to take longer to do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy like that. But I like my characters. Honestly, like if it weren't for these guys, I wouldn't have gotten my job at DreamWorks. So, which I do not currently work at, by the way, in case anyone's curious. But that was how I got my first gig. They came to me and they said, "Hey, we want you to draw our characters in your style with Shadowboxers." And I was like, "That's pretty dope. Let's do it." Yeah, getting paid to draw the way I normally would draw, which doesn't happen often, might I add. I don't think I've ever heard of another situation like that. Megan says, my suggestion, do a bunch of sketches. We could pick our faves for next week unless you had some other stuff planned for next week. Yep, you are crazy like that. Yeah, I guess so. All right. So yeah, we'll do that then. How about this? Once I finish up Kayla, actually, since I'm about to wrap her up, guys, give me some more ideas. Give me some more character prompts. And then, yeah, I like Megan's idea. Next week, we can pick favorites and we'll just do some cleanup. First, I got to figure out what Kayla's expression is going to be. I imagine she will be laughing or cackling or something. So I don't know how it'll work with this angle. Probably making the same expression as Jaden, honestly. Face a little low. Boom, boom, boom. I draw her braids the same way that I would draw Riley's braids from the Boondocks. The exact same. Let's make this a little bit shorter though. By the way, who here has plans for Thanksgiving? I know it's not this coming week, it's the week after, but anyone do anything fun? What y'all up to? Arcade games. Ooh, arcade, like old school 1980s arcade? Is that what you mean? Like Dig Dug and stuff? Did anyone ever have the Namco Museum game for Game Boy or PlayStation? It had like Galaga, Pac-Man, Dig Dug. There's a race car one, like Drift something, I think. And then there was a Galaga ripoff. It wasn't as cool. But those games are freaking hard, yo. I could never get past like level 2 or 3 on any of them. Dig Dug, I think, was the easiest for me to play, but it's still challenging. It's very pressure inducing or anxiety inducing, I mean. Let's get her hoverboard. I do have family coming over. It depends on who's coming or not. Awesome. That sounds fun. Going to Mexico with the fam for Thanksgiving. That's awesome. I've never been to Mexico. I would love to go one day. Although I do have a Puerto Vallarta shirt, but it was a gift. Bored at the library. Dig Dug is cool. Something like that. And yes, I had Namco Museum Volume 2 on the PS1. Oh, man. Volume 2. Wait, now I need to know what this was. Now I need to know what Volume 2 was. Namco Museum. You have Volume 2 on the PlayStation 1, though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oops. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm starting to remember now. I don't think I know any of these games, though. I must have had the original one. Because, let me see. Is this? Yeah. Pole Position. That was the name of the game. This is what I had. I am a human. You guys can all guarantee I'm a human. Yes. Yes, this is exactly what it was. But there's another game. There's one other game that looked like Galaga, but it wasn't Galaga, and it was lame. And I don't know what it was. They also had this. I think this might have been it too. Except it didn't have a GameCube. I had a PlayStation. Because PlayStation is always cooler. Kathy says, chilling at home for the most part. Bernice is here. Hello, here to lurk today. What's up, Bernice? You gotta change your last name now. What are you doing? What are you doing with that antiquated last name of yours? Hey, Puerto Vallarta is where I'm going. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you have fun out there. Let's see. All right. This hoverboard's definitely a little long. So let's bring it in a bit. All right. Let's see. Wait, actually, let me try this. Wait, yeah. Bam, there we go. How many of you guys ever have water balloon fights? I think they're so much fun. I used to do that in high school. There was a big park by my house. I won't say where. There was a giant park. And I remember 12 of us, we got together. We all banded together to get a bunch of water balloons and Nerf guns and stuff like that, or super soakers. And we had to fill up using the smallest little faucets for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And then we give everybody their stuff and we would have a ball for about 48 seconds. And then everyone would have their water balloons gone. And the worst part, oftentimes the water balloons, they would ricochet off people and they pop on the ground. That was the part that was so annoying. Doggone it. I had you in my sights. I hit you. And then it just falls apart. It's sad. Hey, it's still part of my name, depending on where you end, how far you read my whole name. That is true. That is true. Traveling Mississippi with my family and bringing my friend's dog with me, so I have 4 dogs. That sounds fun. Megan says, speaking of early video games, I learned today there was an original Game Boy that survived a bombing in the Gulf War for a long time. It was on display in New York. Really? Shoot. Nokias and the original Game Boy. Those are the most indestructible objects ever. When electronics, literally could not be destroyed. I miss those days. Have you seen the automatic or multi-water balloon filter? Crazy. No, I have not. What is this? Wait, hold up. How did you say it? Multi-water balloon filter? Multi-water balloon filter. Wait, filter or filler? Okay. Yo. What in the world? Is this it? How to fill 100 water bottles in a minute. Yeah, this is what we needed. This is what we needed back then. This looks like a strange bouquet of flowers. Looks like some plant life in a Dr. Seuss book. But how long does it take to set this up, though? Does it come like this? Is that how it works? And you just pull them off? A bunch of balloons. That's so cool. 420. Yo, okay. I'm gonna get my high school friends together 10 years after the fact. We're gonna, we're gonna get our super soakers and the multi water balloon things, and we're just gonna have a ball. That's what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So thank you, Megan. All right. So let's see. All right, so here's our quick drawing. Well, maybe not so quick. It took me about an hour to do this. But we got this here with the water balloon fight. What's next? What's next on our list of character prompts? And again, next week, what I'll do is we'll pick one or a few and we'll clean them up and just make it all pretty and nice. Because you guys know how I usually draw. Like, it's usually never this rough. Typically, the level I like to get to during a stream looks something closer to. Okay, hold on. Loading. Okay, not even that, but like, let's see. Yeah, like this. I would prefer to get to this level if I could. But this takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. And with 3 characters, sometimes it's not always possible. Look at my girl. I love this one. By the way, there is a shirt with this exact drawing on it on the Shadow.boxers website if you want, guys. On shadow.boxers.com, you can get a Tana on a shirt because according to Kathy and Megan, she is the quote-unquote best girl. So we got it if you want it. All right, guys, what are your other prompts? What are we thinking? Got water balloon fight. Who haven't we done? I kind of want to do, well, before I say anything, what are you guys thinking? Just, I'm going to keep working on this until I hear a suggestion. Let's see. Keep in mind that, guys, that is a majority vote from the creative team. Let's get her going like, ah, how could you? My lab coat, my dress. I don't even know what this is exactly. My cloak. I gotta find a better expression too. She's like, she's screaming. Here you go, make the mouth longer. Face feels a little round too. Ghazali being force-fed broccoli. That would seem... Maybe I could do like baby Ghazali or something. I think I think that would make him less intimidating. Zalam and Atana spray painting for Ishnu. That's better than that. That's why he's mean. Never had a balanced diet. Oh my gosh. Y'all are wild. Okay. Atana spray painting. I don't know if I could see Atana spray painting, but let's do Zalam. Let's do him. Where's my sub view thing here? Okay. Let me plug him in. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna go that far. I'm just gonna be lazy and do this. Oh yeah, did I ever show you guys the finished turnaround? I don't know if I showed I forgot if I showed you all this. But here's the finished turnaround for Zalam that we worked on for a couple weeks. So yeah, pretty excited about this one. And yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to, explore the world of Shadowboxers. Dun 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 dun. All right, merge layers. But what the? Z. Okay. All right. Slide him over here. Pull him over here. A ton of tattling on Salon spray painting. That actually sounds like something that she would do. With her tech, she could catch him in 4K literally. Oh man, okay. So what would that look like? Let's see. What angles could we do? If he's spray painting, let's say. Maybe she's back here. Just standing there. She's using her recording equipment. Something like that. Or shorthand is really fun. He just looks like a pineapple at this view. Okay, what's another potential angle? We could do a ton of closer. And then maybe Zalam is like looking over, like, yo, what the heck, yo? What's going on? This is such an exaggerated post. He's like almost dancer, like a dancer, like, la, I'm spray painting, right? That's kind of how he's looking. I don't know if she would report him, but she would be judgy about it. Yeah, probably. Have someone boxing in the shadow. I could do that too, I guess. I kind of like the first one because you see her face, but we could do the judgy thing still. We could just still do the judgy thing. Okay, let's see. Here's my book. Get some more reference right quick. Need some inspiration. He's gonna be all focused. How does it look when you bite your lip? Let me see. Yeah, like this. His face looks a little young right now, but we'll fix that later. Just realized we've been playing the same song for an hour. It's so peaceful, but I imagine it's probably getting boring for y'all. So let's try this. It's probably the most common song I do play. I need to really change up my playlist. I've just been too lazy about it. All right, let's make his face longer because now he looks like a 14-year-old or something. And let's make him smaller, just a little bit. Okay. Let's round this out here. Then his sleeves are to about this area. And then the back of his hoodie. Or not hoodie, what am I saying? Back of his vest. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know who of you all saw the art prof stream this morning where we roasted our own artwork, but I had to talk about an art piece that I did when I was a senior in college and undergrad, and I thought it would be fun to show you guys, just to embarrass myself a little bit, and also maybe encourage you all a bit about how improvement can totally happen over time. But let me see. I just gotta find the actual file first. Let me see. The senior portfolio. I forget which folder it was in. Yes, here we go. Oh wait, did I save it here? I might have even saved it. Yeah, look at that. And this is actually after my teacher edited it because there's all this rim lighting and stuff on it. But it's kind of funny because he still got rolled up sleeves and pointy hair, just like Javen does, and the necklace. So I don't know what that says about me, but yeah. But here's some old character design stuff. Man, he looks so short. He looks so short in this. Oh my goodness. My little notes and stuff. But keep at it, guys. Keep at it. You can improve. You can get better. Because I look at this and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is torturous right here. But yeah, I thought you guys would appreciate seeing that. Yeah, what was that book that you were referencing with the awesome line art? Oh, this is here, hold up. This is called Super Punchy Girl by John Lamb. I will show you guys his Instagram page. I don't know if he sells it online, but it is, well, it says Jawbreaker Studios right here. So you might be able to find a website with him on it, but it's really, really cool. So here's his work. I know he's worked on like Riot. He's on storyboarding. Yeah, this is it right here. So it's super, super fun because it looks like animation in terms of style, but it also has a lot of the textural elements that a regular comic would have without all like the crazy black fill that you would see in like a Marvel or DC comic. So it's really, really exciting. You could draw Javen disguised as Bonzu, Pippin Palopsicopoulos the Third. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. That's a first on our streams. Man says, "Ooh, what's it gonna be? The good old days." Yes, the good old days. I remember those days. I was in the trenches with you, suffering with like, what is drawing, what is design? Help! Got a pile of stuff I could roast right along with you. Yep, I think we all do. It's just the name of the game. Matter of fact, let me see what other stuff we can roast of mine. You know what's funny? This particular image right here, I think kind of looks like. Wait, it's not loading. This kind of reminds me of Philly the Kid from Cannon Busters, but this is before it came out. Like, tell me if it doesn't have the same vibes. Right? If I look at this character right here, where's a good one? Okay, this is fan art. Where's the full? Okay, here we go. Looking at that. And then looking at this side by side, I don't know. I think I was getting some inspiration without even realizing it, but it is what it is. I lost all my college drawings to a flood. I can't look back and roast my work. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry about that. My mom had a situation like that where our garage flooded when I was a kid once, and she lost all this stuff, like her high school diploma and like all these old photos and stuff like that. So I understand. Oh shoot, yo, you guys know what this is? This is my Peter Pan project from my senior year. Okay, we're gonna pause on Shadowboxers for just a moment, and we're just gonna take a look at some Peter Pan stuff I did. Basically, what we were supposed to do, we all had to do a project based on Peter Pan and just design them however we wanted. I think, if I remember correctly, my theme was like aviators, And so I was trying to do all this stuff and not have it look like Disney, but it ended up totally looking like Disney. So yeah, here's my Captain Hook. And again, I was a senior in college when I did this. So this was 2017. So this, what is it, 6 years ago, almost 7. Um, yeah, look at my Captain Hook. I probably could like revisit this and like do an updated version. That actually might be kind of cool to do. Maybe I will do that. What do you guys think? Would you guys want to see a revision of my old Peter Pan stuff? Even though I don't plan on ever like building this out into something, but maybe it could be fun because I know you guys have seen my before and afters for Shadow.boxers, but I don't plan on really redesigning those. But these guys, so now I have an attachment to them, might be different. Oh, here we go. Yes. So I had the twins here. I remember I did this because I literally just reversed them because I was rushing for time. And I was like, I need the twins, and they're just going to be standing doing the exact same thing, like except they're flipped. That was the only difference. I had this Peter Pan here. I had this Tinkerbell who's moonwalking on the air because wait, can I hold up? Yeah, if y'all can see, she's just kind of standing there. I remember getting the critique. My teacher was like, you know, if she's gonna be flying, why don't you just like give her legs that's as if she's flying? But what I did was I took it from this turnaround that I did, I think, or not even a turnaround. I just did this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the eyes. Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, this is so painful, guys. Let's look at how the eyes go outside of the skull. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh man. Jabin has the same nose. This is funny, actually. Yeah, this is where I was at one point. This is where I was. Oh goodness gracious. All right, let's see. And then I remember this one. They were like, he looks like Smee. And I was like, but I gave him a lederhosen and the backpack. And but he totally does. Everyone was super correct. Because it was hard for me to separate the Disney version that I'd grown up with and combine it with my own vision. So yeah, here's a Peter Pan lineup from 2017. I was proud of this at the time. Like this was my, my magnum opus at the time. It was crazy. I see Vash in the refs. I don't even know who that is. It's probably the dude in the red trench coat, but I have no idea. Bernice, I actually think I tipped him off about Vash. You probably did. I don't even remember who that is. Is it the dude in the red trench coat that I showed earlier? Is it where's he at? Let me see. This dude right here, is that him? Yes, maybe Jabin gets to go to the ocean and meet the Peter Pan crew. Just edit them to make them more Shadowboxers-ish. I don't even know if that would work in my world. Could it? Like, well, I guess it could, because there are people that have the ability to manipulate gravity. So, maybe we could have that. I don't know. I have to disguise it really well, though. I love to see a version that fits in with Shadowboxers, like being as loose as you want with a prop to make it fit. Wait, what do you mean? A version of what? A version of Peter Pan, you mean? As loose as you want with the prop to make it fit. Oh, okay. Like a guy with a hook hand and forget anything that doesn't work for the story. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, that could be fun. I could just add a bunch of little Easter eggs of different either fandoms or famous projects and stories in there. I think that could be kind of cool. A guy with a hook hand. But yeah, guys, let me see. Is there anything else I can show you that's even worth it? Let's see. I refuse to show you my photo bash stuff. Master copy. What is this? Oh, I remember this. It's not even worth showing though, because I don't even think I have the original version. Thumbers? What is Thumbers? Oh yeah, I remember this. We had to analyze No Country for Old Men for the cinematography, and these are my sketches from October 2016. So literally, what is it, 7 years ago? Almost exactly 7 years ago. This is what I was doing. And I will say that's a great movie to study for cinematography, because the lighting in that film and the composition and stuff is absolutely phenomenal. But man, my drawing skills were something else. They were something else. Painful. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that a little bit. All right, let's get back to the stuff that will hopefully actually make my career. All right, so it's got this. Let's get the spray can. Probably need to lower that a bit. Actually, that has to go inward. You're just going. And then he's got the super long legs. Let me see. No, not quite that exaggerated, but it might be like this. Yeah. All right, let's move this over just a bit. These legs look a little long. Little long. Little long. All right, and then let's put some other spray cans around him. Because clearly this dude's like a master artist. All right, let's get he's got 6 strands on top of his head, which really technically shouldn't make sense because he has more than 6 on his head. I realized this after I did the turnaround, and I was like, whatever. I don't think anyone's going to criticize. At least I hope not. Gotta do what looks visually interesting, right? Yeah, Korra had that guy in season 3 that had the airship with Korra that crashes. I think he had a hooked hand. Wait, season 3, the airship. I don't even remember. Season 3, a guy with a hooked hand? I don't know. Either way, it's a hydration check. Thanks for being vulnerable with us. Of course, every once in a while, we got to make fun of ourselves, right? I don't particularly like when other people make fun of me, but I can make fun of myself a bit. Absolutely. I've been frustrated with my stuff recently. This brings me back and makes me see how far we've all come. You especially, knowing that SP was just starting to come together around that time. You know what? I don't even know if I was really bringing SP around at this point. It was there. It existed. But it wasn't until grad school where I really put it all together because I had to do it for my thesis project, you know? And if you guys want to see, by the way, the 50th live stream, so we're on live stream 52 right now, but if you go back to the 50th, I show you guys my original drawings for shadow.boxers and what that all looked like. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend checking it out because it's rather fun. And I get to talk about some original names that I had for my characters. Like Javen was not always named Javen. Kayla was not always named Kayla, although Javen's alternate name was way more embarrassing. But anyway, I'm glad that I can help inspire you, Megan, because yeah, we all have to start from somewhere. And you know, even lately for me, there's been some things where I'm just like, I need to get better. And that's kind of why I'm thankful that I was able to go to Lightbox, because I bought like over $300 worth of books, guys. I kid you not. And I'm going to have a video coming out very soon showing you guys the stuff that I bought. I actually filmed it on Friday and I just edited it today, and I need to do a couple more things to make it really pop, and then it'll be uploaded on the channel. But yeah, we all need a boost sometimes when it comes to our artwork, and one way to do that is just look at your old stuff, like, see how far you've come. It's always a really good way to do it, because we are our own worst critics, just is natural. so there we go. We got Zalam spray painting some. What's he spray painting, guys? Should it be something like Z was here or something? I don't know. Javen Beto Boxer or Bato Boxer. I had it spelled Baydo because I didn't like the pronunciation Bato. And I actually, no, it's not even that. I read it incorrectly. That's what it was. I read it incorrectly when I saw that name and I thought it was Beto. And then I looked it up and it was pronounced the other way. And I was like, well, no, I'm going to put a Y there. So it was literally just, that was Javen's original name. But thanks to some very, almost, what's the word? Cruel teasing. We changed the name, but it ended up working out okay. It ended up working out. I like his name now, so it's fine. Spray paint that funny S we all drew in high school. Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, let's do that. There's a video on YouTube I saw one time, and it was talking about how it tried to find the origin of this S, and apparently it goes back like 100 years or something, and they don't even know, where it came from exactly. But it did start in a school. Zalam spray painting a dead bunny. Oh my gosh, why? Why a dead bunny? What? Amanda, you okay? You good? What? Oh my gosh. No wonder a ton is judging him, right? Since Zalam is very narcissistic, it's obviously a Z. Yeah. Oh, is there a way I can do this in a Z form? In a Z formation? Can I do that? Let me see. I don't know. How would this work? I've never been good at stuff like this, like graffiti lettering or anything. Let's see. I don't know. That's like the closest I could think. Yeah, I told you guys this is not my strength. It's not my strength. We'll settle with the S. At this angle, it almost looks like the number 8. He's like, I'm so slick. To get ASAP Bunny mad. Oh, yeah, that would get him mad. That is a great way to get in a ton of trouble. I know, right? That's such a 90s S, LOL. I'm telling you, the origin is from before that. It's like from the 1910s or maybe even earlier than that. People were drawing it. But it is very 90s. I remember when I first learned how to do it and I was like, oh, snap. And then it, like, no one did it, like, starting 3 months after that. I don't know why it's like a rite of passage for young people to be able to do something like that. And they also had, what was the thing? The fortune tellers, you guys know what I'm talking about? Where it was like, you had to do this and it looked kind of like a, how do I describe it? Look something like this, and you would flip it open and it would look like this. And then you'd have to like had something written here, like numbers or something, and it'd be like, "This is who who you're gonna marry. This is how rich you're gonna be. This is what house you're gonna live in, and all that stuff." You guys remember? You guys remember that? That's why you keep me around, Jordan. That's exactly why I keep you around. Precisely. Anyone remember the little fortune tellers though? All right, so we got Zalam over here, and then Atana. What's her expression? She's gonna be hands on hips, maybe. She kind of is like the Hermione of the group, I think. One of my favorite lines from Hermione Granger, though, was, what would she say? "I'm going to go to bed so before either of you get us killed or worse, expelled." It's like, yo, that's pretty deep. I don't know. Like, that's a lot, little girl. You need to calm down. I played with one yesterday, actually. Oh, really? No way. That's awesome. All right, let's see. I don't think it's not this curvy, but for the purposes of the sketch. My favorite Hermione thing she ever did was when she put Rita Skeeter in a Skeeter in a jar. Freaking epic! I forgot about that because it wasn't in the movies. I've read all the books, but I didn't remember that at all. Um, yeah, she was clearly the main character. She's way more interesting than Harry ever was. Like, I'd rather watch her like study these books half the time, honestly. By the way, guys, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna take a preemptive drink of water because I gotta bring this up. I brought it up in the Discord earlier, but I gotta say it now. What do you guys think of the new Avatar: The Last Airbender Netflix trailer? Just be honest with me. Be honest. I'm really curious. I personally am very impressed with what they're able to do. I think all the characters look great. The dude who plays Aang looks perfect for the role, especially because he got the thick old eyebrows, just like Aang did. I love the glow that they had on the arrow. Suki was looking cool. Omashi was looking dope. Even Zuko, I was wondering how they're gonna do the hair because season one Zuko had the bald head with the little ponytail thing, and I think they made it work. They made it look pretty cool. So I don't know. What y'all think? What y'all think? And before anyone says, I already took a big swig of water just to bring this topic up. I very rarely do that, but this is a special circumstance. So what y'all think? What are your thoughts? There we go. Do 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 do. Okay, we got this belt right here. Yeah, she's definitely not that thin in the waist. Amanda says, I'm very impressed. They even put a cabbage cart in the front of Omashu. Momo looks creepy to me, though, but nothing could be worse than the creepy Appa from the movie. There's something I noticed about the trailer. They didn't show Appa's face. They didn't show his face at all. So I'm a little nervous about that. But the rest of him looked great. He looked very fluffy and fun. I think Momo's just always going to look creepy in real life because they changed up what lemurs look like for the purpose of him being cute. Like, let me see. I have the art book PDF somewhere. Let me see. Load up, load up, load up. I have to do a character with white hair like this, though. That actually looks really tight. Okay. Let me see. Where's Momo? Momo. Oh, Momo. Yeah, right here. His little snout. Or large snout. And then compare it to what they did here. They basically just made him like a ball. It's like, it's cute. It's cute. I can't even deny it. Almost freaking adorable. All right, is this the right height for her? Not terrible, actually. It's not looking too bad, right? Or should I have her still using her, like, arm thing to record? Everyone looks great. I'm guessing they're going to show the fall of the air nomads, which makes me sad. And Azula is the only one I question, but I'm being super picky. What I think they're going to do, my imagination is saying that they're probably going to go deeper into the backstory of how Zuko got a scar, and she's probably going to play a bigger role. They might even take clips from the Zuko Alone episode and put it in there. Yeah, that's the only thing I can imagine. Because if she's like fully cast and everything, you know, they're gonna have to merge some stuff. But apparently, interestingly enough, the runtime for the entire Netflix show is going to be more than the entirety of season 1, even though it's only 8 episodes. But they're each going to be like an hour long. But the runtime is for the show's going to be for this new show is going to be a lot longer. I think it's like 20 minutes longer actually, maybe not a lot. But I can see them condensing certain things and adding new details and stuff. Like for example, I can see like the waterbending scroll episode. I feel like that could be condensed somewhere else because like I was watching a video on it and they were saying maybe they're gonna have that take place in Omashu or something like that. And because Katara steals it, then maybe that's how King Bumi captures them and makes them go through the trials and stuff. Because otherwise it's kind of silly, you know, because that episode was kind of played for a joke. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I just realized that's not going to work. Yeah, it would still be this angle. And then because it's a hologram, gotta make that yellow. Hologram in this world have a certain color. And let's add some UI. Just to make it easier, let's add a little bit of a background too. That's a little light. There we go. All right, so now we got Atana catching Salam spray painting. Not bad, not bad. Clearly, he has nothing better to do with his life. This 18-year-old just throwing up his art. Okay, that was a Spyverse reference, I admit. That was a Spyverse reference. All right, let's see. All right, I think we have time for one more suggestion. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to see? Let's make it just simple 2 characters. Maybe actually even 1 character with the potential to add another. Just for time's sake. And then, like I said, next week we'll pick out which ones we want to do. That little sweat bead because he's stressing. He's trying to focus on his art. Ishnu ordering a veggie burger from Fufu's. Ghazali broccoli now. Yo, okay, I don't know what's up with this Ghazali broccoli thing. I don't I don't think I'm gonna do that at all. I'm sorry. It's not intimidating to have your big bad villain just scared of broccoli. I'm sorry. Like I can't do it. I can't do it. At least not right now. I'll give him a human side, but that ain't gonna be the human side I give him. But I can do Ishnu ordering a burger from Fufu's place. I could do that. I'm sorry, Amanda. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for all this time. I'm so sorry for all this time. That was a Tupac song for those who don't know. LJK. Now have Ghazali looking out over the city, looking menacing or something. Draw Ghazali. Okay, we got Ghazali being menacing, or an Ishnu ordering a veggie burger. What do you guys want, Ghazali or Ishnu? Ghazali, Ishnu. Just put him in the chat. Put it in the chat, and let me know. Interestingly enough, both of those boys are green. We got green Ghazali and green Ishnu. Boom, 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 boom. No votes? No votes? I go for Ghazali. He needs some love too. All right. If Mark, who's the one who suggested the Ishnu, saying we gotta do Ghazali, then we gotta do Ghazali. All right, so we gotta pick a menacing villain. So maybe overlooking the city, you said? Yeah, let's just do Darth Vader. Or evil looking over city. Evil looking out over city. There we go. Perfect. I think we need to get an upshot is what we need to do. Oh, I got an idea. If we do Batman the animated series, that shot of him at the opening could actually work really well. Like something kind of like this, but yeah, maybe like this. Let's try it. Oh, thanks, Mark. I was going to Cave and say Ishnu. They both cool. I appreciate that you guys like both of my characters. I do really appreciate that. Everyone's so supportive. All right, so let's get Ghazali here. I think Ghazali's going to have to wear his shawl, like his hood. Oh, I haven't put him in here? Why? Why haven't I done that? Let's change it. We got Letha and Ghazali. Ba-do-do-do-do. Ba-do-do-ba-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've drawn Ghazali. Now I think about it, he does need some love. Let's do it. My other suggestion would have been Asim hanging in his shadow cell. What is the shadow cell? What are you talking about? I'll make him looking down at us. Let's see. Wait, actually, if I go to this Batman for a second, let me just rotate that. Yeah, he's basically standing straight up. They just tilted it. Yeah, I don't need to get about to do this all weird. And I was like, wait a second. I bet they just did a Dutch angle, which I was right about. I'm gonna have. How do I do this? I'm trying to think of how he uses powers. It's kind of at this angle, then it comes back up, and then that angle. It's like a stapler for open staples. I'm assuming every bad thing is shadow connected. So if the guy's kidnapped, they put him in a shadow cell. Oh, I see. I don't know. Maybe everything's evil shadow connected. But then again, you have the shadow boxers. So, I mean. So he's definitely on the skinnier side, but don't want to make him look weak. So he's more of an ectomorph. It's not the bathroom. Wait, it's not the bathroom. It's the shadow bathroom. That's amazing. I like that. It's not super important. So is Lauren fired from Art Prof? LOL. I'll tell you this. I haven't heard she's been fired, but I also haven't seen her since the raffle. So I don't know. Shadow boxes can also be what Abaddons wear as undergarments. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. That's hilarious, actually. That's hilarious, disturbing, and somehow fitting at the same time. I don't know how you're able to do that at like 4 o'clock in the morning, Mark, but you did it. You done 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 did it. All right, let's kind of warp this a bit. Let's just change the scaling of this. And then, why not? He's got this cloak. Let's Batmanify the cloak. Nice and evil. Mwahahaha. Mwahaha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. What's that dude from Dexter's Lab who had that funny laugh like ha 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 ha? Was that Mandark or something? What color socks does he even have? He well technically he wears like I guess his athletic leggings, I guess. I don't know what you call them. Let me see. That's a fun question. Yeah, so Javen, the same color that's on his arms is the same thing that's down here. I just figured he wears some like compression leggings and a shirt. So yeah, that's just kind of how I see it. And then Ghazali, of course, is mad. He's so angry. He wants to enact evil on the world. You better watch out. He's got the locks over here too. take this section out because he's only got the bottom portion of the beard. He doesn't have a mustache. That would be Mandark, or by his given name, Susan. Is that what they named him? They named him Susan? That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Somehow I don't doubt that. Let's see. Ghazali's got the most intricate face. Wait, can I actually... Let me see if I can steal from this comic again. Oh yeah, this guy's got a mad face. Let's take these eyebrows right here. Let's have him look at the audience. Let's see. Let's give him his nostrils. Lips right here. He's got pretty full lips. And then his beard. This isn't frowny enough, but it's gonna get somewhere. You better not cry because Ollie's coming to town. Yeah, I think I did have that kind of subconsciously going in my head when I was saying that. In the Dexter's Lab reboot, we find out that his parents were hippies and called him Susan, last name something weird like Starchild, but he took on Mandark as a villain name. I don't remember why. I don't know why I remember this. I don't know why either, but it's absolutely amazing. That is quite the villain origin story. My parents named me Susan, so now I piss off other people. And I'm evil now. I'd be mad too, shoot. I understand that rage. Not necessarily from personal experience, but I get it. They always laughed at me. Isn't there... I feel like there's several movie villains or villain characters that kind of have that type of backstory where it's like they made fun of my name and so now I take revenge on the whole world. Who is that? What villain is that? I know there's at least one. And it's like a silly villain too. It's not like a serious comic or character. All right. Let's give him his tats right here. here we go. This guy's tats. Be sure to draw Ghazali's eye outside the skull. Ah, I get it. I get it. I understand. Bro, that's low. Yeah, you know what? It's okay. I won't be doing that. I'm better. My skills have improved. I have been training with the masters. I forgot about the shawl. Should I have the shawl on his head or no? Like, should I have it? Which one? On or off? On, off, on, off. What do you guys think? And by the way, before y'all start like leaving, because I know some of y'all leave about this time, we're only going to be on for about 10 more minutes, maybe even slightly less, depending on how quickly this drawing goes. Because I got stuff to do. I got things to prepare for, like class and other cool stuff that I will not mention today. But my team knows what I'm talking about. My team knows what I got to prepare for. LOL, I've done that. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Dead bunnies and burns. I'm being so mean. It's okay, Amanda. It's all right. No worries. But the second you start talking about Taylor Swift is better than Michael Jackson, then we really gonna have some issues. Look, if it's Batman inspired, there's wind blowing that cape off. That's gonna be excellent. It's gonna be great. All right, guys, running out of time. What are we doing with the shawl? Is it on or off? What are we doing? Yeah, it's fun drawing Ghazali because I don't get to do it that much. But he is a fun character to draw. Off. Okay, off. Taylor Swift is better than Michael Jackson at writing hit breakup and heartbreak songs. Good save, Mark. Good save. His pose body language fits that. I think he's looking more aggressive and less mysterious. Mark had me in the first part, not gonna lie. I know, right? I was like, hold on a second. No, don't betray me like that, Mark. Don't do it. Don't do it. Did you guys know that Michael Jackson is literally the second most famous person in the entire history of the world outside of Jesus? Like literally most popular people in the world. Jesus, Michael Jackson. I think like Muhammad is number 3 or something like that. Like it's insane. Like how did this like who would have thought this little poor black boy from Indiana would have been as almost the same as Jesus? That's absolutely insane. Like more famous than, you know, who else? Abraham Lincoln or Gandhi, Albert Einstein, although he's on that list of the top 10, but still, it's like, that's how global that guy was. That's insane to me. I wouldn't even want that. Dude couldn't even go grocery shopping until he was like 43 for the first time, and they had to hire actors to pretend like they were patrons. I'm not even kidding. Go look it up. A friend of his owned a grocery store in Vegas or something, and he rented it out just so he can experience grocery shopping by himself for once and not have people mauling him. Like, that is not a normal life. Oh man, I didn't mean to erase all that. That's okay. Edna said no capes, but she didn't say anything about trench coats. Okay, so how does one quantify that? I don't know. Going around every part of the world with photos of Jesus next to MJ or something. It's possible. It probably had some sort of list like, do you know this person? Yes. Do you know this person? Yes. And probably just like did it that way. But I don't know. Could have something to do with Google searches or whatever. Because like MJ, when he died, he literally crashed the internet. Like Google stopped working the day he died. So I don't know how they're able to quantify that, but do you also doubt it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you doubt that that's true? Because even as an unbiased person, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know if I would doubt that, you know? I'm not calling myself an unbiased person, but if I was an unbiased person, I don't even know if I would be able to do that, is what I'm saying. All right. And then we got a little tattoo here for Ghazali. Done. All right. Then he's got his braids or his locks, I guess. All right. So there we go. There is Ghazali. There's Ghazali being all menacing and stuff. So let's see. What do we do today? We got a couple things done. Let's see. We did Ghazali right here just now, and then we had Zalam spray painting, and then we had this water balloon fight with our core trio. So, and then again last week, I didn't show you guys. We had Ishnu and Kayla drinking from the smoothies, and then we had Asim and Javen sparring, and then we had Ishnu whacking Javen over the head. So how about this, guys? Think it over, what you guys would want to see me finish, and then I can finish that up for next week, or at least get a little bit closer. So yeah, let me know. Who does Ghazali's hair? I don't know. Should we make that a character? I'm not particularly interested in doing that, but we could do it. I tend to think that some people are relatively more renowned than others, I argue people also know plenty of other famous people like Obama, Beyonce, Oprah, etc. Yeah, like this is just like the top 10 that I was even naming. So that doesn't mean that like the people you named, I'm pretty sure are in there. Matter of fact, I'm confident Obama's like number 7, like the top 10 most famous people of all time. Yeah, I think those are pretty high on that fictional list. Yeah, so yeah, I imagine it's pretty real. But I don't know. We'll see what happens when I figure out who's more famous than what at any given point. But anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap it up for today. I appreciate you guys joining the live stream. Again, I want to remind you guys that the website for shadow.boxers.com is live, and we have a shop with some cool merch. If you want to support Shadow Boxers in any way, shape, or form, this is the easiest way to do so, at least as of right now. There will probably become more ways to do so in the future. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Love you all very much, and take care. Peace.